Well, our current methods of feeding ourselves are going to become obsolete in the future. Let's use manufacturing of bread as an example. First, you use a tractor to plow and plant the field to grow the wheat for the bread. Then you add petroleum-based fertilizer required to grow the wheat crop in depleted soils. Next, you control insects, weeds, and disease using petroleum-based pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides. Once the grain is ripe, you harvest it using gas-powered harvesters. Then you drive the grain to the factory to be dried, which uses even more power and oil. Then you drive it to a factory bakery to be processed into bread, and then drive it to the store where it can be bought. The pigs that produce the ham in a sandwich were also energy hogs. One pig can eat nearly half a ton of the grain that was produced using all the oil discussed above. The tiny bit of lettuce and tomato were either shipped down or flown in or produced in a heated greenhouse. Either way, they consume more oil to get to their destination. This is using America as an example. We don't want to follow this trend.
Well, I came to varsity to study farming. I wanted to learn how to grow stuff and produce fish farms, and I thought, I'm going to study botany and it will teach me about plants. But in actual fact, I didn't learn anything about plants. I learned about the evolution of plants. So basically with doing nothing and learning about nothing, I got inspired to start growing my own plants and growing fish and plants together sustainably.
I was studying at university and one day woke up with the realization that I'm going to know how to read books very well when I leave here. And that frustrated me, so I decided I was going to find something that I was going to get myself involved in, practical and hands-on. Did a bit of research, found out about this aquaponics idea.
The system we're running here uses 110 watts of electricity, which is the same as 2 light bulbs. So if you have a system like this running in houses, you just need to have 2 light bulbs powering it 24 hours a day. You can grow 70 to 100 fish in the system, and you can grow kgs and kgs of veggies out the system every month. So it's cutting your reliability on big farms, on supermarkets for food. And if people start having these in their houses, then there'll be less pressure on farms. It won't damage the environment. People that live far away from a food source can grow their own food. They don't need to go to the shops to buy food. You can literally live in your house and just grow your own fish and food. You can even design ways where you don't even need to buy fish food. You can grow worms, you can grow larvae to feed your fish on your property, and you can become totally self-sustainable on a system like this.
A solar panel and a car battery.
And this is the fish tank. It's about 900 liters, and in that 900 liters you can fit 90 trout and grow them up to about a kg in 6 months, according to the research we've done.
So this is our grow bed. We have 4, there's space for 6, but we're looking at designing 2 more out of easily available material, seeing if we can make it easier and cheaper to build than these ones that we've got.
Well, to properly understand you need to know what's going on in the water with the chemicals, well, not with certain like nitrite, nitrate, ammonia,
The pH.
and pH. So you need a decent test kit, and all the test kits that you buy now, they're useless. A decent test kit, or a good one, costs 30,000 rand, and that's if we have that, we can understand exactly how the system runs to a chemical level, so we will know exactly what's going on throughout the system with the plants and the bacteria and the fish and how they affect each other, because you've got to get a perfect balance. It's not just, you've got to get that perfect balance between all three.